But Job answered and said, How have you helped him who is without power? How have you saved the arm that has no strength? Have you advised him who has no wisdom? And how have you plentifully declared the thing as it is? To whom have you spoken words? And whose spirit came from you? The souls of the dead tremble under the waters, and those who dwell in them. Hell is naked before him, and the place of ruin has no covering. He stretches out the north over the empty place, and hangs the earth upon nothing. He binds up the waters in his thick clouds, and the cloud is not torn under them. He holds back the face of his throne and spreads his cloud upon it. He has hemmed in the waters with bounds until the day and night come to an end. The pillars of heaven tremble and wonder at his rebuke. He divides the sea with his power, and by his understanding he strikes through the proud. By his spirit he has made the heavens beautiful. His hand formed the crooked serpent. Lo, these are parts of his ways, but how little a portion is heard of him. But the thunder of his power, who can understand it? Moreover, Job continued his parable, saying, As God lives, who has taken away my judgment, and the Almighty who has made my soul bitter, as long as my breath is in me and the Spirit of God is in my nostrils, my lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. God forbid that I should justify you. Until I die, I will not remove my purity from me. I hold fast my righteousness, and will not let it go. My heart shall not shame me as long as I live. Let my enemy be like the wicked, and he who arises against me as the unrighteous. For what is the hope of the ungodly, though he has increased, when God takes away his soul? Will God hear his cry when trouble comes upon him? Will he delight himself in the Almighty? Will he always call upon God? I will teach you by the hand of God that which is with the Almighty, that I will not hide. Behold, all you have seen it yourselves. Why then are you so completely vain? This is the portion of a wicked man with God, and the inheritance of a cruel man, which they shall receive from the Almighty. If his children are multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those who remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Though he heap up silver like the dust, and provide clothing like the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver amongst them. He builds his house like a moth, and like a booth that the watchman makes. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He opens his eyes, and he is not. Fears shall take hold of him like waters. A storm steals him away in the night. The east wind carries him away, and he goes. And a stormy wind sweeps him out of his place. For God shall cast upon him and not spare. In fleeing he would flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him, and shall hiss him out of his place. Surely there is a vein for the silver, and a place for gold, where they refine it. Iron is taken out of the earth, and brass is melted out of the stone. He sets an end to darkness, and perfectly searches out the stones of darkness and the shadow of death. He breaks open a shaft at the side of the stranger. They are forgotten by the foot that passes by. They hang far away from men. They swing to and fro. As for the earth, out of it comes bread, and under it is turned up as it were fire. The stones of it are the place of sapphires, and it has the dust of gold. There is a path which no bird knows, and which the vulture's eye has not seen. The lion's whelps have not walked on it, nor has the fierce lion passed by it. He puts forth his hand upon the flinty rocks. He overturns the mountains by the roots. He cuts out rivers among the rocks, and his eyes see every precious thing. He holds back the floods from overflowing, and the hidden things he brings to light. But where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man does not know the price of it, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth says, "It is not in me." The sea says, "It is not in me." It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price of it. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sapphire. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for vessels of fine gold. No mention shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies. The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold. Where then does wisdom come from? And where is the place of understanding? It is hid from the eyes of all living, hidden from the birds of the air. The place of ruin and death say, "We have heard the fame of it with our ears." God understands the way of it, and he knows the place of it. For he looks to the end of the earth and sees under all the heavens, making a weight for the winds and measuring out the waters by measure. When he made a decree for the rain and a way for the lightning to thunder, then did he see it and declare it. He prepared it, yea, it searched it out. And he said to man, "Behold, the fear of the Lord is wisdom, and to depart from evil, that is understanding."